Hello, dear students. Today we're going to talk about Chapter 1, Matter and Change. Section 1. Chemistry is a physical science. Okay, let's start. Chemistry is a physical science. What does it mean chemistry is a physical science? So to answer this question, first we need to know what is science. So before we study about chemistry, we need to study science, right? We need to know what is science. Science is a systematic study about the world. So must be systematic when you study, when you search about something by experiments and observations. You study about anything in the world, it's called science, okay? When it should be systematic, okay? باشه esta, we want to know branches of science. Science generally can be classified into two branches, okay? The first one is natural science. The second one is social science, okay? How you know science is natural or social science? If it's study of natural world, we call it natural science, okay? If it's study about the human, so any sciences, any study about the human, any systematic study about the human is called social science, okay? Then we are not talking about social science. We don't need social science. We are talking about natural science, okay? Natural science can be classified into two branches, biological science and physical science, okay? So study of living thing is called biological science, and study of non-living thing is called physical science. Okay. Physical science can be classified into two branches, chemistry and physics, okay? So we can say chemistry is what is a physical science, at the same time is natural science, okay? So to answer the question, I think we answered the question that was why we say chemistry is a physical science, okay? Hope you got the answer. What is chemistry? Okay, let's start. Chemistry is the science, okay? Chemistry is the science. We said it's a physical science, which study of the composition, structure, and properties of matter, okay? So composition, structure, and properties. Generally, chemistry is about study of composition, structure, and properties of matter. Babzani composition, what does composition mean? Composition is about what's matter made of. So you have a glass of water. You want to know what's the water made of. We know that water is made of H2O molecules, hydrogen and oxygen gases. Together they have bonded together and they have made a water compound. So this is about the composition. Structure, the shape of matter. So about the shape of matter, for example, H2O molecules inside of this glass of water, how they are arranged in space inside of this glass. So this is about the structure. Later on in chapter 6, we're going to learn about the structure or molecular geometry of matter, okay? So also this is about the properties of matter. information about the substance. How? For example, we have two types of properties, physical and chemical properties. Example for physical properties, the color of the water is a property of water. The boiling point of water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So this is the property of the water. So the boiling point, the melting point, the freezing point. So the ability of water react with sodium. This is a chemical property of the water. So later on we will talk about the physical and chemical properties of matter. These are just some examples. Okay, this is definition of the chemistry. So sometimes we say chemistry is a central science. Why we say that? Because it's related to the other sciences. Chemistry related to the physics, biology, maths, and social sciences. Okay? Chemistry is related with living things and non-living things. How? We all know that photosynthesis reaction. You have learned in secondary school photosynthesis reaction, when the carbon dioxide, water reacts together with presence of these energy, heat, okay, light, it produces glucose and oxygen, right? This is the photosynthesis reaction. Photosynthesis reaction producers, they use to produce their own food, right? Where does it happen, the photosynthesis reaction? It happens in living things, right? So, but the reaction is a chemical reaction. Okay, because water, carbon dioxide, they bond together with the presence of the light. It produces glucose and oxygen. Glucose and oxygen, they are two new substances produced by the reaction of water and carbon dioxide. This is a chemical reaction. But where does it happen? In living things, right? So there is relation between chemistry and non-living things and living things, okay? Instrument. Instrument is a device, is a tool used in chemistry to increase our ability to observe and make measurements. This is the definition of the instrument. I think instrument generally we use in laboratory, right? For example, balance is an instrument that we use in laboratory to weigh the amount of substance, right? To know the mass of substance, we're going to use a balance in laboratory. And also another example, microscope, especially in biology lab, uses to look at the microstructure organisms, right? Okay, we have many instruments, tools we use in laboratory. Chemical, so we talked about in laboratory we use instruments. At the same time we use chemicals. Chemistry, without chemicals nothing produces, nothing can react. So chemicals, they react together to produce new substances, right? What's chemical? Chemical is a substance that has specific composition. Why we say this is water, not something else? Because it has specific definite composition. Its composition is H2O. It's made of hydrogen and oxygen gases. So it has specific definite composition. Its composition is H2O molecules, right? So if you bring something You don't know what is that, you don't know its properties, so it's not a chemical. Chemical must be known, okay? A substance that's used in chemistry is called chemical, okay? Salts, water, sugar, these are some examples for chemicals. Look at these are other examples of chemicals that we use in chemistry, okay? Chemistry includes 6 main branches, okay? Organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, analytical chemistry, biochemistry, and theoretical chemistry. To study about chemistry, science or chemists, they have classified chemistry into 6 main branches. The first one is organic chemistry, okay? Organic chemistry is study of carbon containing compounds. A study of those compounds, they contain carbons and hydrogens, but we call them carbon containing compounds. Why? Carbon is the main element. So hydrocarbons, hydro is, I use it for hydrogen, and carbons, okay, so it must contain hydrogen and carbon. If you see a compound that contains these 2 elements, we call organic compounds or hydrocarbons. Example, methane gas is made of what? Is made of carbon and hydrogen, right? Carbon and 4 hydrogens, right? So it contains carbon and hydrogen. So this organic compound. Sugar contains carbon and hydrogen. Sometimes organic compounds, they contain other elements like oxygen, like nitrogen, phosphorus. These are. So food and medicine oil, plastic compounds, these are, means foods, medicines, oil, plastics, they are made of what? Organic compounds, okay? Inorganic chemistry, study of non-organic compounds. Okay, this is opposite of the organic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry, like H2O, doesn't contain carbon and hydrogen together. Salts like NaCl, bases, sodium and oxygen and hydrogen, right? Sodium hydroxide. But if I tell you carbon dioxide is organic compound or inorganic compound, what do you say? You might say, teacher, contains carbon, so it's organic compounds, right? But it's not. We said it must contain hydrogen and carbon at the same time. Then we say this is organic compound, okay? So this is what? This is inorganic compound. Okay. Physical chemistry, Basha, this is another branch of chemistry, is study of the properties and changes, chemical, physical changes of matter and their relation to energy. Is about the energy, how much energy you need to a change occur, okay, to produce a new substance. So it's about the amount of energy, about the energy in the chemical and physical changes, okay. Analytical chemistry is study of identifying a substance, okay. If I tell you what's this, you might say water. How do you know it's water, right? So I smell it, it's odorless, tasteless, right? Colorless. So these are some properties that we can use to identify a substance. But also boiling point. If something boils at 100 degrees Celsius, if this boils at 100 degrees Celsius approximately, We say this is water, right? If it doesn't, it might something else. Okay? It might be something else. So this is about analytical chem, to identify or to find out what is something made of. Okay? Biochemistry is study of living things. Study of chemical reaction or chemistry in living things. Example, photosynthesis reaction. This is a reaction happens in living things. So biochemistry is going to study these kinds of reactions. The study of the proteins, structure of proteins, structure of amino acids, structure of the lipids. So these are chemical compounds, right? So what does explain these? Biochemistry. Basha, in your body, thousands of reactions happens daily in your body. So these are chemical reactions. But you might say, teacher, you say chemistry is study of non-living thing, and you say study or chemical reaction that happens in my body is about chemistry. So we are not talking about study of cells and other things in your body. So we are going to talk about the chemical compounds and chemical reactions in your body. These are biochemistry. So biochemistry is not 100% chemistry. It's bio and chemistry, biology and chemistry. So it's between chemistry and biology. Okay. Theoretical chemistry is study of the math, computer, and chemistry. In chemistry, we need math, we need computer, right? So you see this PowerPoint. This PowerPoint is made by the laptop, right? So we need laptop, we need computer. So to look at this compound, structure of this compound, we need laptop. For finding the density equals mass per volume. How can we find the density of something we don't use math, right? Okay, this is a video. Research, there are 3 types of research, okay? Basic research, applied research, and technological development. Okay, these, when we study about chemistry, study about anything, we need to search. Okay, so you must know about the types of research. Basic research is a search to increase knowledge and to find out properties. If you search about something, about properties of something, and to find out the property of something, you want to increase your knowledge, you're going to search on Google about something. So this is basic research actually. You just increase your knowledge. So what we do at school, we study the book. So we are going to read the book. So this is actually when you are reading something, this is basic research. You increase your knowledge, you want to know about a property of something. Okay, this is basic research. And also chance discoveries can be the result of basic research. You discover something by chance. So you say, teacher, this is basic, applied, or technological development. Actually, this is basic research. So this is important you to know that chance discoveries can be the result of the basic research. Example, Teflon. Teflon was discovered by an accident. By accident, how Roy Blanket discovered the Teflon, not on purpose, by accident. He was studying something else about the gases in the cylinders. So by accidentally, he discovered the Teflon. So chance discovery can be the result of the basic research. Okay, Teflon, we use it for many things nowadays, for pans. Okay, this is why also for taps. This is non-stick, actually doesn't conduct to electricity, so this is very useful. Applied research is a search to find out a solution for a problem. There is a problem, you're going to find a solution for this. So you're not going to increase your knowledge. There is a problem, you search to find a solution for that problem. This is applied research. Okay? For example, ozone layer. You know ozone layer? I think you know that ozone layer is the layer that what? Look at here, that protects the what? Protects the earth from the ultraviolet rays, right? Doesn't let these reach the earth, right? So, but it has damage. Look at the picture above. So it has damage. So science, they try to find out a solution for this problem. So this type of research, the search that you try to find a solution to the ozone layer depletion, is what is applied research. It's called applied research. Basha? Technological development is a search to improve our quality of life. There is no problem. You don't search to increase your knowledge. You search to improve the quality of life. There are many inventions today, right? Cars, laptop, phones. So these are for improve our quality of life, to our life be easier, right? So this is what? This is technological development. This type of research we call technological development. So I think that's the end of the lesson. And we have the section review answers. You have it, and you have the answers. Also the answers you can get from the book, okay? Or the PowerPoints. Thank you. See you.